3, 4. We cooking today. Oh yeah, we cooking today. Ooh, we cooking today. Yes, so we is cooking today. Subscribe today because guess what? We cooking today. And like, cause we cooking today. Oh, and yes, we cooking today. Share, cause we cooking today. Oh, yes, we cooking today. Put some sweet potatoes down in the comments because if you do, then I will like it and show you how. We cooking today. Oh, yes, we cooking today. What is up, guys? I am about to make some candied yams. So if you're hungry, if you want something sweet, but maybe a little bit of nutritional value, and something that's gonna make you thick, then keep watching. All right, so right now what I'm gonna do is wash off all the dirty dirt, nasty dirt from this yam right here, this little sweet potato that I got, this big sweet potato. You know, just rubbing it out, making sure it's all clean. Some might even use a drop of soap just to get rid of any bacteria. Or actually, you don't really have to do that because I am going to peel this. But you know, just in case if you didn't want to peel it, although I recommend peeling it, that's an extra step. Make sure your stuff is clean. All right. So I just set that sucker on a little paper towel right there. I'm gonna reach for my peeler. I'm gonna start peeling away. Oh. I've done it like where I just let it fall into the sink before, but it was kind of annoying to pick it up, so I'm just gonna try to get it here on this trusty paper towel that I've already got laid out. So if you can see, I'm just using some great stroking technique. Oh my gosh, it's just, this yam is really working with me today. Some of them give me problems. Maybe I've gotten good at it. Who knows? No, I'm just kidding. Do I edit that part out? Maybe that's a blooper.
Alrighty guys, so yeah, just getting this yam all peeled like a baby's freaking bottom. Alrighty, let's move over to the cutting board. Should I use this cutting board? No. That's for smaller fruits and vegetables. Let's bring out this bad boy. Yee doggies. Oh, someone's here.
I'm gonna take this bad boy. Not doing any knife tricks. That's the thought that counts. One day I'll be able to. Oh yeah. But not right now because no reason. Well, I guess I don't want to cut myself. That's a pretty good reason. Oh. So, sweet potatoes are insanely hard to cut. But I'm pretty much just going to cut them into these little kinds of 1/2-inch circles. Decided to change the point of view a little. But I am just going to really put my back into it, you know, because this is a workout. Especially if you don't have a good knife.
But, yep, just continue cutting all the way down circles.
All right, step number 2. From these little circles, we're going to create, I call them squares, but I guess I should call them pizza pies, because it looks like little pizza pies. Beep. Don't know why I beeped. But it happened. Okay, and these are just up to your own discretion. I like a little bit more of a thicker pie, because the thicker the pie, I don't really know how to finish that. But pretty much what I'm trying to say is that you'll have more pieces that are bigger to put in your mouth whenever you start eating them. Little pieces might like bake to crisp nothing in the oven. And thicker pieces will still give you that ooey gooey center, but you'll be able to maintain that crispy outside crunch that we all love.
Who doesn't love a crispy outside crunch and an ooey gooey center? So now this pizza pie, that's a little big for me. So once you start getting to the middle of the yam, if your yam was, then you're just going to want to cut those little pizza pies in half. Yep. Alright guys, are you keeping up? Are you taking mental notes? Maybe even physical notes? Are you writing it in your grandmother's cookbook? I'm in a really funny mood today if you haven't noticed. Ow, that hurt my palm. Ooh, so you didn't see what I just did there. But instead of taking it and cutting them individually, I just cut them like an actual pizza. And you have all these little pieces.
So usually whenever I cook, I like to have the cutting of like the vegetables done first, or the setting out of the spices that I'll need, or any small details like that, just because when I get started,
I don't want to have to worry about like running around with my head cut off like a little chicken.
also you could have the oven heating up, which I am not doing right now. Ow, ow, my spleen. Alrighty, so right now I have just set the oven to 350. That's what I like to do in the beginning, because it takes a long time for yams to cook, or sweet potatoes in general. Potatoes, they take a long time. So while that's going and heating up, I am going to make the drizzle sauce. All right, so for the sauce, I honestly do not have like a precise measurement. I usually just do it by eye. I'll try to come up with one as I go, but pretty much just get a spoonful of butter, and this is avocado oil, plant-based butter, vegan certified, by the way. So that works just fine for me. You guys can use whatever kind of butter you'd like. I'm just going to get some little measuring things. Okay, so I'm gonna let that butter melt in the pan real quick. It's just a little baby pan. And while my butter is heating up, I like to let it melt completely, I'm just gonna canola oil the bottom of this pan. Because last time, they kind of got like a little bit stuck to the bottom of the pan. And I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. And I don't know if it'll happen again just because like it's like a very sticky, like candied substance. But it won't hurt to try to put a little bit of canola oil for that non-stick agent. Then I'm just gonna take my little baby yams and start to put them in the pan. So, an even coat of yams, just kind of spread them out, make sure they're not touching too much. I mean, if they are, it's okay, and they're honestly gonna shrink down too some, but I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so that wasn't enough butter for me. So I think 2 big spoon scoops will be enough. This is how much butter it looks like as of right now. Okay now. So for this mixture, you will be needing butter, a little bit of ground cinnamon, brown sugar, and maple syrup. How do you guys say syrup? Do you say syrup or syrup? Comment down below. I want to know what you guys say. I say syrup. And I know a lot of people probably say syrup. But it has a Y in it, not a U, so get it right. Syrup. Syrup. Alright guys, so I just added in 7 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 2 dashes of cinnamon to make this mixture. So I'm just taking the saucepan and I am going to transfer my mixture directly from my saucepan onto my sweet potatoes. And just make sure all those yams are covered and coated, mixed around, they all get a turn. So I always like to put my stuff on the bottom rack first to cook through, and then about 30 minutes through I move it to the top rack so that it can get crispy. Okay, so these little suckers have been in here for about 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna take them out.
And I am going to mix them around. Get them coated again. So now I'm going to put them on the top so that they can crisp up a little bit. I'm just going to put them in there for 15 minutes this time.
Ooh, so these suckers look like they're about done. But we have one more step to go through because they're not quite crispy enough for me. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to set the oven to 400, and then I am going to put them in there again for another 5 minutes. All right guys, so perfect. You see that little browning slash blacking on the top? That is a perfect crisp for me. And my sweet potato candied yams are donezo. So now I'm just gonna transfer my yams to a bowl and get ready to eat them. All right, so this is my finished product. As you can tell, they have that little bit of crisp to them. They are candied AF. And they're gonna be ooey, gooey, chewy on the inside. So now all that's left to do is dig in. Oh, they're hot. Oh. Oh. That is a perfect little dessert. I love them. I love sweet potatoes. Yep, that's good. You have it here, folks. Candied yams. Perfect. All right, guys, so that is the end of my video. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you'll make it. Maybe serve it to your friends, your grandma, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your dog. Don't serve it to your dog. And just enjoy in general. And keep coming back for more. Comment down below any recipes that you want to know. And I will make them because we cooking today. Oh my jolly green giant on a Sunday afternoon in his grandmother's house. Look at those sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness.